Chapter 12, Medical Science and Health. We all wish to stay healthy. For this we need different things. We need clean environment and daily exercise. We also need nutritious food and good medical care against diseases. Today, medical science has made the tremendous progress. Several methods of diagnosing and medical instruments have been invented and developed. Thousands of medicines are available and more are being developed for treating various diseases. Let us learn about major development in the field of medical science. Wonderful instruments. The doctor's thermometer. Doctor's thermometer, also known as medical thermometers or clinical thermometers, are used to take body temperature in humans and animals. Traditional thermometers use thermometric liquid, that is alcohol, mercury, to measure temperature in body cavities, orally or at other auxiliary points such as the underarm. Due to the toxicity of mercury and the danger of these thermometers breaking, many newer thermometers use infrared radiation to record temperature at alternative points such as the eardrum or forehead. The normal temperature of the human body is 98.6 Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. It means we have no fever. If the body temperature goes higher, it means that we have fever. Some thermometers have both Fahrenheit and Celsius scales. Today, thermometers are available in two types, analog and digital thermometer. The mercury thermometer was invented by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit in 1714. It is a small glass thermometer designed with a narrowing tube above the bulb. When the thermometer is removed from the body, the mercury column shows position. Daniel Gabriel, mercury thermometer. Stethoscope. A stethoscope is a diagnostics instrument. It is used by medical professionals to listen to a patient's chest cavity, heart and various pulse points. Commonly, doctors listen for sounds of congestion in the lungs and irregular heartbeats. Nurses may also use stethoscope to listen for restored blood flow during blood pressure checks. Nowadays, every doctor uses a stethoscope. In 1816, Dr. René Laennec made a cylinder from several sheets of paper and used it to his patients. He discovered that internal sounds could be heard clear through a tube. He perfected his listening device using wooden tubes turned on a lathe. This experiment led to the invention of the stethoscope. René Laennec stethoscope. Dr. René Laennec called his invention mediate auscultation in 1819. Colleagues convinced Dr. Laennec to name his invention the stethoscope, after the Greek words for chest, stethos, and to view, scope. Microscope. The first microscope to be developed was the optical microscope. Although the original inventor is not easy to identify, an early microscope was made by Hans Lippershey and Zacharias Janssen in 1590 in Middelburg, Netherlands. It had only a single lens. It used drops of water confined to a small hole that functioned as a magnifying lens. Eventually, glass replaced water as the medium. Early microscope, modern microscope. The earliest microscope magnifies a tiny object and makes it look much larger. It helps us to enable to see small things that we cannot see with naked eyes. The invention of microscope helped scientists to see the germs like bacteria, protozoa, etc. that cause diseases. Over the years, scientists could identify the germs that cause different diseases. Then they become successful to make medicines of curing these diseases. Surgery. Sometimes to cure the disease or repair the organs, surgeons have to cut open the body and operate on the organs. This is called a surgery. Surgery is performed by using many instruments and medicines. Prior times, surgery was performed by barber surgeons. French surgeon Ambroise Paré developed new surgical techniques and became known as the father of modern surgery. By 1536, he was a master surgeon. Today, through surgery, damaged body organs can be replaced. Heart surgery, kidney transplant, and plastic surgery are common today. Thus, surgery has enabled humans to live longer. Sushruta was the father of surgery. He was also a teacher of Ayurveda who lived in India about 2500 years ago. He is believed to have performed complicated surgery like cataract surgery, brain surgery, and urinary stones surgery. Incredible medicines. There are many wonder medicines which are of great use to doctors. These medicines help doctors to cure diseases. Two such medicines of great use are described below. Chloroform. Chloroform was discovered by American physician Samuel Guthrie. It was named chloroform by Jean-Baptiste Dumas. In 1847, Sir James Young Simpson discovered the anesthetic properties of chloroform and successfully introduced it for general medical use. Sir James Simpson. Chloroform is used as an inhaled anesthetic during surgery. Inhaling chloroform vapors depresses the central nervous system of a patient and makes a patient unconscious. It allows a doctor to perform simple surgery or other painful operations. Before the use of chloroform, surgery was very painful. Penicillin. Penicillin is one of the earliest discovered and widely used antibiotic agents. It is derived from the penicillin mold. Antibiotics are natural substances that are released by bacteria and fungi into their environment. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. This medicine kills certain types of germs causing diseases like tuberculosis, malaria, cholera, and plague. It is an antibiotic which prevents infections in the body and also prevents the growth of bacteria. Methods for preventing diseases. Vaccination. It is believed that vaccination have been used in India, China and Iran, Old Persia in ancient times. However, English Dr. Edward Jenner discovered the first vaccine to prevent smallpox. He was inspired to develop the technique when he observed that dairy maids who had previously been sick with cowpox did not catch smallpox, a disease similar to cowpox. Jenner wondered if the dairy maids had developed immunity against a disease, smallpox, which then often killed people in much feared epidemic. Jenner tested his theory on an 8-year-old boy named Phillips. He took some matter from a milkmaid's cowpox blisters and injected it into the boy. The boy who suffered with cowpox soon recovered and did not get smallpox. Dr. Jenner found protection against smallpox. He successfully tested this method of preventing smallpox on other people. Today we must say thanks to Jenner that smallpox has been almost wiped out from the world. Since then, vaccination has been developed for many diseases like tuberculosis, cholera, tetanus, yellow fever, polio, and typhoid. Pasteurization. Pasteurization is one of the most important safety measures in milk processing. It is the method of heating something, for example milk, to kill bacteria so that it lasts longer. The method was invented by a French scientist called Louis Pasteur. Hence, it was named pasteurization. It destroys undesirable bacteria without reducing the quality of the milk. Pasteurization ensures safety, quality, and a longer shelf life for many beverages. Today, the milk available in poly packs and bottles is pasteurized. It cannot spread any disease because it is free from germs. Preservatives. We use preservatives to food items to preserve them. Salt and sugar are two common preservatives which are added to food items to be preserved for longer time. These preservatives slow down the activity of germs. Some of the food items which are preserved by adding salt and sugar are sauce, jam, jelly, pickles, etc. Tomato sauce, fruit jam, fruit jelly. Keeping healthy. Germs cause many diseases. Due to unbalanced diet, also we suffer from these diseases. We can keep our body healthy and free from diseases if we take some precautions. Keep yourself and surroundings clean and neat. Wash your hands with soap and water before and after eating. Always throw garbage in dustbin and also cover it. Exercise regularly for fitness. Always eat good nutritious food. Keep the food covered.